Hey guys, how's it going? It's X666 X Iron Maiden, and today is our first day with a different daily band. We're finally on Nightwish. Starting off with the first one for the daily band for Nightwish is Dead to the World off Century Child. Now, the last time we did a Nightwish video, someone had brought up if we were going to be also doing, Tarja and Annette and all that. Yes. Our first one for the daily, coming right back to Tarja on the studio album of Century Child, is going to be Dead to the World. Oh yeah. We're gonna have a lot of fun with Nightwish. That chugging guitar is cool. Just gives it just the right amount of heaviness to go along with that epicness. Yeah. And just go all in on the instrumental parts too. Fits the song. Woo! That was a nice little solo though, I liked that. I was gonna say. I was waiting for that. I wasn't sure if it was ending or they're gonna do one of those parts where they come back. Nice. Great way to come in with Nightwish. Going back to the original lineup. I think there's the original lineup, actually. I should not say that's the original lineup before I check and make sure that they were still the same lineup at that time. Because with most bands, there's usually with the original lineup. Right at the beginning, there's a lot of changes. See? This wasn't the original lineup. Good thing I looked it up. Actually, looking now, the only constant member from the beginning that is still there, or I should say the two, is Thomas on the keyboard, and I think it says Empu, if I can read that correctly. If that's how his name's pronounced, is the only two members that are constant from start to end. Fuck. So I think Century Child is that actually the first album that Marco is on? I did not know that, actually. I actually did not know that Marco wasn't there right from the start. So that I learned something today by doing Nightwish as the daily band right off the bat. I also realized that a lot of these first albums I really don't know like any of the songs from. So I know we're gonna have a lot of music to go over. I think it's crazy though. I thought it was pretty crazy, the song. I thought it was put together really well. I love how the instrumental breaks just like double in speed, basically. Like it fits it perfectly. It makes it feel like Nightwish. Also here, see, here's where I can do like a comparison to a certain degree. When it comes to, because it's going to be a big thing throughout the whole thing, comparing singers is one of the biggest things Nightwish fans do. And obviously, I'm reacting, so there's going to be talk between the singers. I've already said before that I find Flora is my favorite one, but I'm not going to be as biased as least biased as I can be, for reaction purposes. For me, so we put it out of the way right away. For me, it goes Floor, then Tarja, and then Annette, in that order from best to worst for me. Not saying that even though Annette is last on that list to me, she's still an amazing singer. That's just the order I put it. I love Tarja's ability to do operatic singing, but then she lacks in the other departments compared to Floor. Meanwhile, Floor loses a little bit of the capability on the operatic side compared to Tarja, but what she lacks that little bit in, I find she gains tenfold in her cleans and her other styles. Plus, she has the ability to growl, which I think one of you told me I don't think she's used it in Nightwish yet. I'm not sure if she has. If she has, I know I'll figure it out later on. We'll do the songs for sure. But I hope she actually does use it at some point if she hasn't already, because they already used it. Harsher vocals in their music before, so I think it could work out. And for those reasons, I think she stands out the most. I just like the sound of her voice. Here for this song, we're going to look at it from just Tarja's standpoint. I'm not going to try and compare between them, and that's what I plan to do for the rest of the videos for Nightwish as well. I just wanted to get that out of the way now, so we're done with that. Loved her vocal work. I was actually surprised to hear the parts where she did the harmonies during some of the verses where Marco was singing, and then she did like the little harmonies at the end. It almost didn't even sound like her. It sounded like someone else was singing. But I'm absolutely sure it was her, because why get another female vocalist to do the parts? Obviously, it's her doing it. But it didn't really sound like her, which was different, and I liked it. because she didn't really do it operatic style. She just did like, you know, clean vocals. So I thought it was pretty cool to have that on this first song coming in, just have something different that I hadn't heard before, which was her doing clean vocals and harmonies, which you know, she's usually with Nightwish, usually the female singer is a standpoint, or usually Marco just straight out is the main voice as well a lot of the time. I don't know if this song specifically will make it in the top 10. It most likely won't. With the amount of songs they have, it's hard to say what will be and what won't be now. But I didn't think it blew me away completely, so I don't think this one would be top 10 quality. But I think what's going to happen a lot with Nightwish is that I just really like the sound that they've come up with since the beginning till now, and I just really like their sound. So there's even songs that aren't amazing, I still really like, and I think this is going to be one of those where it didn't blow me away, but I really enjoyed almost every element of it. Is the thing. I think that's going to happen a lot. Is I'm going to like every element still, but I think it's going to make it be one of the hardest ones to choose the top 10 possibly. But they do have a lot of really catchy hit songs I've already heard as well. I am familiar with Nightwish to a decent degree hits wise, so plus we've already done like 5 videos before, right? So we'll see. This one, I think out of all of them so far, it might be the hardest top 10 to do by the end, especially because we have so much content to cover. So we'll see. Anyway, for today, I'll cut it off there. I enjoyed this one. Didn't blow me away, but it was still pretty decent song nonetheless. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from me. I'm also on Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. And as always, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.